Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today we have the Merry Christmas, the ever-loving Santa Claus, the Sanda anime. And as always, I will be one of your hosts, Colin, and I'm always joined by...
Yours truly, Jeff. How's it going? Dude, this episode was fucking crazy. I think it was probably crazier than all the other episodes, not gonna lie.
They keep one-upping with all the shit that they're shoving into like 20 minutes. It's insane.
Yeah, dude, we get introduced to Nico. She's actually, I like her a lot. She's fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's definitely a nut job, and we do, get more backstory around what they touched on, I think in like episode 2 or something, but they already have fiancés, right? Like all the marriages are prearranged. We already knew that, but like as early as now in this school, and they're supposed to have kids, and that's mandated by the government to make sure that the population tries to climb back up, like all of the shit. But also that's a lot to put on like what I assume they're 14, so they're probably told at like 10 or something, right?
True. And Nico and Sanda don't really mix.
No.
They're not really that compatible.
No.
And you can totally tell from like Nico's actions, everything. She's fucking like, I wouldn't say unhinged, but she's very wacky or zany.
I'd say unhinged.
Yeah. So like there's a freaking huge typhoon going on, and she just opens up the door. She's like, all right, I'm gonna go have some fun. And Sanda chases after her. And like I think that actually like impressed her a lot, because she did not expect Sanda to actually like come after her. And that actually made her very like interested in him, even though like there was no interest to begin with.
Yeah, and this all happened because to start off the episode, we get more of the St. Nicholas anti-squad. They're saying that, oh, if we don't catch them, we're gonna get fired, and then like that's hard to find a job nowadays. Great, whatever. But then we get even more of Sanda trying to accept himself, and now it's firstly his, let's say, bigger buddy is shirtless, holding him like in the room, and he like closes his eyes so he just sees his chest, and he's like, no, boobs don't do anything for me. No, I don't need that. Which,
there you go.
You know what? That's one way to figure it out. But he's coming to terms with the fact that he can't really fall in love or find these people his age attractive, because now he's Santa Claus. And,
yeah.
That's hard because he's an adult, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and with the way that him and Nico going, he's actually like, I think he's starting to develop feelings for her, even though like he already has feelings for Fuyumura, which was like stated earlier in the episode. So it's like definitely interesting. There's a lot of different ways that this can take, right? But then we see that they have a new PE teacher, and it's our boy Iyagi Yuga. He's back so freaking quick. I'm glad to have him.
Yeah, he's a good adult character, where I find like all the other adult characters are just either non-existent like the other teachers, or insane as shit like the I was gonna say grandmaster, like the headmaster. And he's there to capture Sanda as Santa, and first thing he does is say, hey, I need some help, you're one of the class representatives, stay after class and see me. Santa obviously says sure. They obviously get into a fucking scrap. We get this like sick scene of them about to throw haymakers at each other. And then fucking Sanda turns back into Sanda, not Santa. And what does Yagi say? He was like, oh, it's like punching mochi or something like that.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I didn't sign up to punch a kid.
Yeah, dude.
But it's pretty funny. So like we see that like Sanda is kind of losing control of his powers, or like just losing his powers. Maybe it's because like he is like developing feelings for Nico, or he has feelings for Fuyumura, or it might be something to do with the typhoon, right? Might be weather. Yeah,
I mean, Yagi is like, oh, it's because you're going through puberty, so like changes are normal. And he actually takes on a bit of like a teacher role, because he's like, shit, if this guy can't turn into Santa, he's just a regular kid, and like I can't do anything with that, so like I'll help him out here.
Yeah, and then like I like how his inner monologue is like, geez, I just want to help him out now, in spite of myself. Like he's just a freaking ordinary kid going through all this shit.
And we talked about that last episode, where we're like, oh, hopefully like over time, not just like instantaneously, he's on the good side now, and like he seems like he's just helping out.
Yeah, and then the next scene, it shows Nico having a guest, and it's freaking Fuyumura, and like the first thing she says is like, "Hey, I don't want you messing with my Sanda anymore."
Yeah, it's I guess like now the second or third time we've kind of seen them in their like street normal clothing, not their uniforms. Obviously this is like after hours, they're just chilling, and Nico and Fuyumura go into this whole thing of, that's my Sanda, why are you so possessive? Also, until we're married, open playing field, go for it, shoot your shot, dude.
She's literally teasing Fuyumura, and she even says like, hey, like, you know, the more people who are jealous of Sanda, the more deep our relationship would be. And freaking Fuyumura's like freaking trying to intimidate her. Like, I was like, god damn, she's crazy.
Yeah, and Nico kind of seems like she's developing some feelings for Sanda now that they kind of had that fun in the typhoon.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But man, I think multiple times, 2 or 3 times, she just in class throws like a balled up drawing of like literal shit like, at Sanda, and I'm like,
dude, she's
what is
freaking
this?
Crazy.
But yeah, they have their little fun back and forth, and they kind of just chill, but nothing else really progresses with Nico. She is more just like driving Fuyumura to kind of where she's going, which is like, hey, I didn't know you were even into guys anyways. You were so close with Ono. I thought maybe, you know, that was what you're into.
Yeah, she even like made the comment like, you swing both ways, don't you? Because she knows that she loved Ono, and like, do you like Kazuo or like, you know, Sanda? So it's really interesting how that's gonna play. And then the part 3 of this episode fucking threw me for a loop. So Fuyumura is just doing laundry by herself, and then she just gets freaking interrupted by Ono of all people. It's fucking crazy. And like Ono goes like embraces her and even gives her a kiss right away. And then she kind of goes a little crazy. She's like I miss you so much. You've changed so much. I thought we were gonna like, you know, I thought time was gonna stand still for both of us. And then she like raises a knife. Like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
and she goes in this whole thing of Fuyumura being the one that she loved and looked up to and whatever it is, because she was this child that didn't seem to have a care in the world, I guess.
Yeah, she's a child, but she looks like an adult. She's a girl, but she looks like a boy. She's like a mix of everything, all right?
Yeah, she's like suspended in the middle. And the main thing that Ono says is Fuyumura was the first child that she had seen sleep, because they've like pumped him full of shit.
Building. Yeah.
And like,
so
oh, dude, and the diets and shit. And they're like, yeah, we've just been told to like lay awake in bed and just stare at the ceiling.
Yeah. So in this society, children literally don't need to sleep. They've been pumped full of vaccines and like drugs, and even their diet is so advanced that like, yeah, no need to sleep, because like if you fall asleep, you're gonna become an adult. Like they're like, I guess it's because like it's so suppressed that like if you fall asleep, boom, you start aging right away.
Yeah,
so
your
like,
body catches up.
So it's fucking crazy. But then the thing with Fuyumura is like she's always sleeping, so she's like quite an anomaly. So even like Ono like saw that, and she's like, I want to talk to Fuyumura more, because like I find her so interesting. And then like she has that like dream, that like erotic dream of her and Fuyumura, which is like, whoa, I did not expect to see that. Whoa.
Yeah, but that was a lot more than I was looking for.
Yeah. She immediately wakes up and she's like, oh my god, what the hell? And then you actually see that she's like gone through puberty in that one night. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, dude, she's like an actual adult now. And the unfortunate thing is the headmaster has said to them all, anybody who hits puberty before they're like before they graduate is done. Like expel them, capture them, like fuck off. Not happening in my school.
Like he made a threat, like, so make sure you don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. And then like upon her realization that she's kind of like, you know, done that taboo for this school, that's what prompted her to run away, to disappear. So it's like, wow, it's episode 5 and we finally understand the purpose of the disappearance of Ono, right?
Yeah, and it was of her own choosing. I guess like she didn't choose to go through puberty, but like she ran away to get away from the consequences of it. And speaking of the headmaster, we glossed over this very quickly, but he actually said to the Yagiyugi, fucking, he has his like heart like in a jar next to him on the table, and he's like, yes, I took this heart out when I was 90 years old, and now I have an artificial one keeping me youthful. If you fail to catch Santa, I'll put this heart inside of you. Don't worry, you'll just age to 90 instantly. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a fucking crazy like threat. Like, Yagi is like under some tight deadlines. Like, you better capture him before this typhoon ends. Like, whoa, bro.
It's a damn. Headmaster is even crazier than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty wacky. So like, oh no, Fuyumura. Like, luckily Fuyumura is able to like calm her down a little bit, so she doesn't like take both of her lives. Yeah. Because she doesn't want, she doesn't want to live life without Fuyumura, and she's older now, so she's gonna disappear, right? So the crazy thing is like Fuyumura's like, okay, we're all chill, right? And then the next thing you see the headmaster just standing over them. Like, where the fuck did this guy come from?
Like, he just happened to be going through the laundromat where Fuyumura is alone. Like, this guy's everywhere. He's in the walls, dude.
I'm pretty sure that he actually had tabs on Ono this whole time.
I figured that he probably just has cameras in all the like the community spaces.
For sure, for sure.
So that's kind of it. That's the episode, and like it's crazy.
I did not like I said, this this anime keeps like surprising me every episode. I did not expect all of this. So much world building too. Yeah,
and now we have Sanda losing his powers or his ability to kind of transform, which I don't know where they're gonna go. Like, he's obviously gonna get them back, but like how? Like what's the trajectory?
Yeah.
How important is Nico is
supporting him.
Yeah, exactly. But
I'm on team Nico now. I like her more than Fuyumura.
I'm on team Ono because she seems nuts.
Honestly, everybody here is nuts. Like, and like when you think about this, the way that society is, all the kids being like brought up like this, I don't think that's good for the society as a whole, man.
No, and they could have gotten away with anything this whole time. And like, actually, I will say the first time we see Nico and she just snaps her broom in half and was like, oh, my broom's broken. Guess I have to bow out of cleaning duties. What the fuck, dude? She's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like this whole system for the declining birth rates is very counterintuitive. But anyways, that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, that's it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if it works, what happens next episode. But you know what? Thank you all for tuning in. Let us know what you thought of this episode down in the comments below. Hit the like button, the sub button, all that good stuff. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.